So the next one will be lesson 4, right? Just talking about parallel line and the triangle angle sum. Right?
Can't hear the audio.
Oh, okay.
Hey class, welcome to Math is Fundamental. Today we're going to be talking about parallel and perpendicular lines and a couple rules about triangles. So getting started, we have the parallel postulate, which says through a point not on a line, there is exactly one line parallel to the given line. So visually what that looks like is if I have some line, we'll call it L, and some point P not on that line, there's only one possible line that I can draw that's through the point P and parallel to L. And it would look something like this. So that's what the parallel postulate says. Similarly, we have the perpendicular postulate, which says through a point not on a line, there is exactly one line perpendicular to the given line. So again, diagram, what that looks like, if I have line L and a point P not on the line L, then there's only one line I can draw through P that's perpendicular to L. And in this case, it looks something like that, and we'll make our little perpendicular mark to show that it's 90 degrees, that it's perpendicular. All right, next theorem, we have a triangle angle sum theorem. Sometimes I'll just say triangle sum theorem, but that word angle is kind of hidden in there. All right, so this one says that the sum of the measures of an angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. And it's always 180 degrees, no matter what shape or size the triangle is. If you have a triangle, the angles inside of the triangle are going to be 180 degrees when you add them all together. So for example, if I have angle A, B, and C inside of a triangle, then I know that the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C is going to equal 180 degrees no matter what. So we can use this triangle sum theorem to make equations when solving for variables. All right, and last theorem here is the triangle exterior angle theorem. This one's kind of like a little shortcut, which is nice. So this one says that the measure of an exterior angle in a triangle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So let's look at a diagram to figure out exactly what those words mean. If I have, let's just draw a triangle here. All right, here's my triangle, and then an exterior angle is an angle that we get when we extend one of the sides of the triangle. So here I've extended this bottom side of the triangle, and that angle on the outside that's adjacent to the interior angle is going to be our exterior angle. So let's just name this angle A and B, C, and D. All right, so we want to show that the measure of the exterior angle A is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. Now what remote means, if you think about like a remote piece of land or an island, it's separated from the other pieces of land. So if we want the remote interior angles, we need the two interior angles that are separated from the exterior angle. So we're going to ignore D, angle D, and C and B are going to be our remote interior angles. So this is going to be measure of angle A is equal to the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C. And so it's a quick little shortcut. You'll see later how we can use that. All right, so let's just do a couple examples here. We have example A, we're going to find the value of each variable. And I have three variables.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No.
No.
Yeah, so we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 2 postulate and 2 theorem. Okay. So you can also use let me share with you. Yeah, you want to use the GeoGebra, you can try.
We have the perpendicular postulate, which says through a point not at all.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this is this one. Okay, you can you can hide the axis. Okay, so you want to draw what is that perpendicular, a parallel or perpendicular line. So parallel line is like this. So you create line first. And then you can create point here. And then you want to draw, you can move this closer to there. So now you want to draw parallel line, you can click this one. And then click this one and this one. So automatically give you parallel line. Okay. Now you want to, so you can see exactly you can draw one parallel line that's close to C, right? Okay. So this is the postulate perpendicular parallel postulate, right? Okay, and then the second one is the perpendicular postulate. So you can only draw one perpendicular line cross C perpendicular to the, you can see this is a line AB. So if you want, you can measure the, okay. Yeah, if you want, you can measure the angle here. You can see the angle is 90 degrees. And The next one is the sum of the triangle, right? Okay, so I want to create triangle. Oops, sorry. Just Control Z, so we'll remove that one. Okay? So let me just undo that one. Okay? Yeah, if you want to remove the, if you want to move the screen something like that, you can go here, move. So you can move the screen up. And yeah, so if you want to draw triangle, you simply select that one. So the sum of the real angle take 180 degrees. Right? Okay. And what is the other one? The other one is your yeah, you can use segment here. So you can extend this here. So you can measure this angle from here to here. Oh. Okay, you can see that as well. Once you take the key, right? Okay. Then I can see this is the angle here. I can make it bigger so you can see the angle size. Yeah, so that one is 45. Yeah, I want to make sure you can see this, the size of the angle. Yeah, so the sum of these two angles will be equal to this angle, right? Okay. I think this one should be 144, right? Yeah, I think this should be the, yeah, this is 143 plus this one is like Yeah, I cannot see exactly here. Maybe I need to remove the label.
It should read 143.9, I think.
Yeah. Okay, here go. Yes, you can see now, right? Okay. Maybe I need to do the same thing for this one. I need to show the label. And I need to create this one too. And then I need to show the label. Okay. Yeah, so the sum of these two remote angles will be the same as this, the measure of this angle, right? Okay. This is all from the last theorem. So, oh, sorry. Yeah, so this one, okay. So this angle, the same as you add this angle and this angle, right? Okay. Let's set the picture. Okay, so
Welcome to Math is Fundamental. Today we're going to be talking about the polygon angle sum theorem. So we're going to start first by defining what a polygon is. A polygon is a two-dimensional figure that satisfies
yes,
which
you
means if
can.
there's any curves, that's not going to be a polygon either. So the two remaining are polygons because it satisfies all three conditions. All right, the second definition we have is a regular polygon. A regular polygon is a polygon in which all angles are congruent and all sides are congruent. And that's my little congruent symbol. So it would look something like this. This would be a regular triangle or equilateral triangle there. All sides are the same, all angles are the same. Same with all of these. I can connect those two vertices, but that line is the shape is, all right. And the last vocab term we have is convex and satisfies all three conditions. So if we look, we have to make sure it's two.
Yes, talking about polygon, yeah. So polygon is a 2-3 figure that satisfies this condition. Right? So has 3 or more segment chord sides. Right? No two sides with common endpoint are collinear. And then each side intersect exactly to other side, but it's vertex. Yeah, so the answer is only these two. Yeah. Equilateral polygon is polygon in which all angles are congruent, right? And all sides are congruent also. Right? So this we call it equilateral polygon. So all the side is congruent and also the angle also congruent. Right? Okay. And what is convex? Is convex and concave. Convex are all drawn from one vertex to another. This we call it convex. So this is convex. And then, oops, sorry. Concave will be the one that is measured from. Yeah, so there are three. How many here? There are three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Triangle, polyhedral, pentagon, and hexagon. Right? Pentagon triangle have 3 sides, quadrilateral have 4 sides, pentagon have 5, and hexagon has 6. And for the n-gon has n sides. Right? Okay. The number of angle here is, meaning the sum of the interior angle result is here. Okay. Okay, so this is the number of triangle. For triangle only one, for the polyterial have 2, for the pentagon I think they have 3, right? For the hexagon has 4 triangle. So the sum of the angle will be like that. Yeah, so the number of the triangle is like n minus 2. Right? So for the hexagon, you can see that is 6 minus 2 is 4. Um, yeah, so just put this 2 line and give you how many vertex you want to put. So if you put 4, you give you a quadrilateral, right? Okay, so you put 6, will give you hexagon. Okay, so let's review the test for chapter 3. Okay. So number 1 is talking about, below is a diagram of an airport runway intersection. Right? There are 2 parallel runways and a taxiways cross both runways. Okay. So let me see here. Okay, so angle 8 is done here. Okay. The measure for angle 8 is 115 degree. What is the sum of angle 1 and 4? Okay. So angle 1 and 4, this one here. So what is the sum? Right. You know how to find it?
I think so.
Okay. So find the value of variable m, or find the value of the variable if m parallel to L. So m parallel to m. And you have the measure of angle 3 here is equal to 2x plus 106 degree. And then the measure of angle 4 equal to 4x plus 38. Okay. So that means you need to add this one with this one equal to 180 degree, and then you can find what is the x, right? So the answer will be one of these. Okay. You can see here, this is 4, this is 3, this is 4, right? So add, because it's supplementary angle, so you add these two, gives you 180 degree, right? And then you can find what is the x, right? So you need to add this one with this one equal to 180 degree, and then you can find what is the x, right? Okay, so This one, decide whether a triangle could have angle with measure this. Okay. So the answer can be yes or no, right? And you have to explain what is the reason. Okay. So what do you think? Yes or no?
I think it is a yes because it's 180 degrees if you add them all.
Yes. Okay. So that's bonus. Okay. So I give you the answer in front. Okay. If the slope of two distinct non-vertical lines are equal, okay. If the slope to distinct non-vertical line are equal, the line are, yeah, so you need to, yeah, I think it's clear, right, from here. So the answer should be, yeah, if the slope equal, so that means the line is, you know the answer, right? Okay. Okay, which is the equation of the horizontal line that contain point 3, yeah, so horizontal line is like a go flat like this, right? If this is point, so 3, negative 4 will be done here, right? If this is y, this is x, so the point will be done here. And the horizontal point will be go like this, right? Okay. So you know what is this? So what is the equation of this line, right? Okay. Okay, so the next one. Also, you have to hurry. Based on the graph of the line, yeah. So how to find out the line for this graph? I think you need to change this to the slope form, or you can just find what is the intersect of the to the x and to the y, right? Okay. So you can just find the intersect of the, so the intersect for the y will be x equal to, I mean, intersect to the y-axis will be x equal to 0, right? And you can find if the x equal to 0, so you get negative 5. Equal to negative 10. So you can see the y equal to 0, right? So you should find the graph that is close to this point, right? The point of 0, comma. Okay. So you can do this, or you can change this to slope form, right? So if you change to slope form, so you will have negative 5 y equal to, if you move this to the right, so, or you can move this to the right, so this become positive, and then move this to the left, so become 2x plus 10, right? And if you divide all of this by 5, so you got y equal to 2/5x plus 2, right? You can see the same thing. So the y-intercept will be equal to 2, right? So this one is the y-intercept, right? So this is the y-intercept. Okay. So you can see, so you can, what call it? You can eliminate all of the graph that does not has y-intercept 0.2, right? So that means it's this one and this one. Okay, so you left with this one or this one, right? But from here, it is clear that the slope is positive, so that means the answer is the first one, right? Okay. Okay, so number 7. True or false? So this is intercept point, right? So the slope of the line is correct, right? Okay. Now the slope correct, and then that contain the point. Yeah. So if you want to check this is content of the point, so you need to substitute out to this one here, right? Okay. So if you replace the x with 2, it give you what? 10, right? Sorry. As you multiply by -2, you give you 5 times 4 times 2, give you what? Give you positive, right? Positive 5/2. So 5/2 is 2.5. 2.5 plus 3 is 3. I mean, 2.5 plus 1/2 is 3, right? So this one, the answer is true, okay? So I'll give you this bonus answer, okay? And find the slope of the parallel line. Yeah, so you can see, you can check again the video how to find what is it. You need to use the formula to find what is the slope for this one. What is the point, okay? Angle 4 is congruent to angle 8. So angle 4 is congruent to angle 8. So you need to choose which one is the correct one, right? Okay. This is it, right? So you need to use the, what do you call it? Corresponding angle theorem or corresponding angle postulate. So what is the correct name for the polygon? I think this is easy, right? Okay. So you need to use in alphabetic order for naming the polygon. Okay. Yeah, I say what you have to put in the order. Okay. So you can start anywhere, but you have to write it in order. Okay. Yeah, so this is based on the parallel postulate, right? The one that we discussed this morning, I mean earlier. And find the value of the variable. The diagram is not to scale. Okay. So this is given. And you need to find what is the x. And then when you find the x, you can multiply by 9. So you got the measure of this. The measure of this angle. Okay. Yeah, so SRT equivalent with STR. Okay. And then looking for what is x for the STU that is equal to 9x. Okay. Yeah, when you got the x, you can find what is the STU. Because here is, sorry. Oh no, I think you just need to find what is the x here. Okay. So the when you got the x, so the answer will be one of these. Okay. Okay, so next one is A, B, C, D are coplanar lines. Coplanar lines, and A is parallel to B, and B is perpendicular to C, and then C. Yeah, you need to draw the picture here. Okay, so in order to answer the question. Okay. So that means all of this line is on the plane. Okay. On the same plane, and then you need to draw A parallel to B, and then B parallel to C, and then C is parallel to D. Then which statement must be true? Okay. So you need to choose one of these. So you need to draw the picture in order to answer this question. Okay. Okay, consider the perpendicular line to the segment DE. Yeah, so this one is ask you about how to construct perpendicular to perpendicular line to segment DE at the point of F. Okay. So segment DE. Yeah, you need to see the one of the video how to draw perpendicular line. Right? Okay. So the answer will be one of these. And okay, so now give you this picture and then looking for what is the corresponding angle. Okay. I think it's only one answer, I think. Sec to 15, I mean 6 to 16, or 1 to 12, or 8 to 16, or none of the above. Okay. So you have to be careful. Okay. So you need to go back to the what is the determination of the corresponding angles. Okay. Suppose you construct J, K, L, M, so that J, yeah. Again, for this one, for this kind of question, you need to draw the picture, okay, in order to get the right answer. Okay. Okay, find the measure of the third angle. Yeah, I think this one is easy, right? you know, the sum of the interior angle is 180 degree. So if you add this all, if you add them all equal to 180 degrees, so you can find what is the y, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And which classification describe polygon? Okay. So you need to see the definition of the polygon. How many sides here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, right? 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Then 10 angles. So you need to find what is the answer here. Okay. And the same. So for this one, you need to looking for what is the measure of the angle A. Okay. Do you know the trick for this, looking for this angle?
No.
Okay. You know, from here to here is 180 degree, right? Okay. Right. If you add these two angle, this angle and this angle will be 180 degree, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that means you need to find what is this angle, right? When you find this angle, so you can find angle A by subtracting 180 degree with this angle. Okay. So you need to find what is the sum of the angle in interior angle of the particular pentagon. Right? So when you can find the sum of the, I think it's like what? I forgot the formula. Pentagon, I think like a, I think n minus 2 multiplied by 180 by 180, right? Okay. So this will be the sum of the interior angle of the pentagon. And then subtract the sum of that. Yeah, and then subtract the sum with the sum of this angle. So it gives you this angle. Okay. So when you got this angle, so you can subtract this angle from 180 degree, give you the angle of A. Okay. Get it?
Yes.
So you need to find what is the sum of the interior angle of the pentagon. Right? I think it's like n minus 2 times. Yeah, you need to check again the video. Okay. 180 degree. So it's like 3 times 180 degree. And then you need to subtract this with all of these angles. It gives you this angle. Right? So when you got this angle, so you combine the A, so you subtract 180 degree. So the A will be 180 degree. Subtract with, you can say this like the B again. Right? or the beta. And the beta equal to, yeah, I think it's 3 times 180 degrees. It's like a 540 degrees, right? And subtract with along this angle. Okay, here's the beta. Okay. Yeah, you need to check again the formula for this one. Okay. So that's number 19. Okay. So we'll be good to the last one. Find the value of x for A to be parallel to B. Yeah, so this two angle is corresponding angle, right? So that means this two angle is the same. So to find the x, we'll simply this one equal to this one, and then looking for the x. Yeah. Can you calculate from your head? You know, you can move it to the right, like you got 2x, and then move to the left, you got 40 minus 9, right? So we'll be 31 over 2, right? And you have to be careful that the number of the angle should be positive, right? Yeah, maybe I moved the answer here. Okay, so you move to the right. Yeah, it says one. This is tricky. Okay, so the answer should be negative. Okay, because x is negative, because this one equal to this one. So the answer for the x will be negative. Okay.
I have a question. Do we have
Yeah.
to put like negative 2x plus 9 plus 40 equals to 180?
What is your question?
Like, do we set it up as negative 2x plus 9 plus 40 equals 180?
No, I don't think so. Because this two corresponding angle. So the measure for the corresponding angle, the measure will be the same. So the measure of this will be the same as this. So that's why the equation will be minus 2x plus 9 equal to 40.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, let me see. Oh, you can do this because this is 40, right? So
Yes.
this one will be, yeah. So you see, the picture is not really scale as it in the problem here. Okay. So maybe it's the correct graph should be moved to the left. I mean, like this one should be to the left like this. Okay. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Or maybe the 40 should be here. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I was getting confused, thinking it was equal
Yeah.
to.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see the. Yeah, I want to make sure this is a correct problem. Okay. Yeah, number 20, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I think that's correct. What is that? This correct problem, I think. Okay.
Yeah, I just think the graph is